Hello everyone. As you can see today, I have here with me our President, Barak Hussain Obama, and he's also posing as Superman, and he agreed to answer a few of our questions here today, specifically about the IRS scandal and targeting Republicans and Tea Party people with Tea Party in their name. For extra scrutiny and refusals for tax-exempt status. Now, Mr. President, you've said that you're outraged that conservatives have been targeted in this way by the powerful Internal Revenue Service, have been investigated and harassed by the IRS. Now, are you in fact outraged by this? If you're outraged, just raise your hand and show us all that you are outraged. Okay. So we're all glad to see that you're outraged, since we know that you represent conservatives along with Democrats, and you wouldn't be picking on one group of people to pick them out for special reprisals. So, and we appreciate that, Mr. President. Now, also, you said that you knew nothing about this. Now, is that true that you didn't know this was going on, that you weren't behind it and your White House wasn't behind us? If that's true, let us know. Yes, it's true. You didn't know. Oh, okay. Well, and of course we believe you because you're the president and you're a cool guy, and you wouldn't lie to us because you're nice, and we have confidence in that you're a truthful person. So, but some people have suggested that maybe you did know about this, but it's kind of like an act, like they've told you about it, but you're acting like they didn't tell you about it, because that way you won't be in the loop and you won't have to take responsibility for anything. Because you didn't know about it. Just like Benghazi, you didn't know about it, so you just told people to go ahead and do what you wanted, what they were supposed to do, and then you kind of went to bed or something and didn't know anything else. And that kind of protects you when you're like that, because that means you're out of the loop. So is that true? Yes, you knew about all this stuff, but you act like you don't know about it because you're not in the loop. Okay, we got it. So now your fellow reporter, Lois Lane Lerner at the IRS, has just refused before Congress to testify. She took the Fifth Amendment. That's because she doesn't want to incriminate herself, but she says she's telling the truth. So if she's telling the truth, how could she incriminate herself? By testifying. Well, we don't want to ask that question, I guess. But we know that Lois, just like you, is a good person, and we can trust her not to target conservatives. You know, when you look away from the camera like that, it looks like you're kind of shady. Let's see if we can, if you look at the camera, then it's easier to believe that you're telling the truth. So anyways, nobody in the White House knew anything about this, and nobody was targeting conservatives in the White House to influence the election. Can you look at the camera? People think you're lying when you don't say anything and you don't look at the camera. It's kind of like you're taking the fifth if you just say that you're outraged, and you kind of look shady when you're looking away like that. So anyways, of course we believe you, Mr. President. You would never use government agencies of power to attack your enemies, because you're the president. You're a good guy. You would never act like you were out of the loop when you were actually in the loop, to insulate yourself from any criticism, because you don't want the buck to stop with you. Thanks, Mr. President. We appreciate this conversation with you. We do believe you. We love you. Over 50% of the American people support you. Think you're doing a great job. Well, not exactly, but they like you. Who knows why? Probably because you're young and cute and you walk with that special walk. Thank you, Mr. President. Bye.